All on Georgia, Glynn County had the opportunity to sit down with Julie Jordan, the Democratic candidate for the Georgia State House Representative for District 179, and discuss some of the highlights of her political campaign. Hi, Julie. Thank you for joining us with All on Georgia, Glynn County. Tell us a little bit about some of your three top issues that you would like to present on your platform as you go through this candidacy.
Well, thank you for the opportunity for the interview today. As an educator for the last 29 years, education is very close to my heart, and I feel like we need to provide our pre-K education to all of our families in Glynn County. Part of it now, pre-K is done by a lottery, and only some of our families get to go to pre-K. And even when they can, a lot of them don't have transportation. So I think it's very important in Glynn County to provide access to pre-K and transportation for all of our families.
Sounds good. And what about the environment? Let's talk about that a little bit, especially when you bring up the issue of the offshore drilling.
Our Georgia coast is some of the most beautiful coast and marshland in the world. We do not want to have offshore drilling to ruin our economy. We have fishermen and shrimpers that rely on the ocean for their livelihood. We have tourists that come in from all over the world to our coast. And if we do offshore drilling, one spill, and that could wipe out all of our economy, and not only that, our beautiful coast, which is very important to us. I think it's very important that we stop seismic testing also, which can damage ocean life of up to 50% in some places. So I think we have to stop offshore drilling, and we have to preserve and protect our coast.
How do you plan on presenting some of these challenges with the economy, and what is your platform for change?
Well, I think that in collaboration with local elected officials, I've already started to speak to some of them and find out what I can do, if elected, to help Glynn County bring more jobs with a living wage. We have 46% of our single moms right now are in poverty. And part of that reason is that we have minimum wage jobs. If you make $7.25 an hour, that's only $290 a week. You cannot afford childcare. You cannot afford to provide for your families. We have got to raise the minimum wage. We've got to bring more industry into this area with better paying jobs, and we have to really increase our college and career readiness with our high schools and our technical colleges so that we can provide the workforce for these industries and businessmen that are bringing in the jobs to Glynn County.
What do you feel is the most beneficial quality of a candidate for this type of position for this district?
I think you have to have passion for what you do. I think you have to care about Glynn County and its people. I've worked in the school system here for 19 years. I have worked with all different types and socioeconomic status with different people and students. I know that there's wonderful people here in Glynn County. I am willing to do whatever it takes to make this county better, and I will bring everybody's voices to the Capitol so that they can all be heard.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Ms. Jordan, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much for having me.